Hello, and welcome to The Cave. It's just called that. It's a text-based one that I don't usually do. Okay, you're a little bit loud in my ears, but it's fine. This is summer of 2006. You're away on vacation visiting your boyfriend's parents. His family lives in the northern panhandle of the great state of Texas. You've been told they run a farm, a stark contrast to the urban lifestyle of New York that you yourself are used to. This is your first time meeting his parent. You have too many R's in parents. You're very nervous, but are otherwise in good spirits. You spend the day touring the family farm, meeting different families. There are only two little brothers. You share a few alcoholic beverages with his mom, and she shows you how to clean the horse's hair. It's a rural environment, but the people are everyday, kind individuals who seem almost out of place from their surroundings. Why would they seem out of place? The day wraps up with a few more drinks around the campfire. Your boyfriend is cracking jokes about popping the question in front of everyone. You just laugh it off. You've had a good day. Just before slipping off to bed, your boyfriend's dad, Clark, says he forgot to close one of the stable doors and hurries off away from the main house, where you and your boyfriend are staying. ... You wake up in the cave. Just scream. You bellow out as loud as you can. Help! You're met with no response. It's pitch black, and you can see no more than 4 feet in front of you in every direction. The ceiling of your environment cuts off what seems to be mere 3 feet. You cannot stand. Why can't I stand? Oh, because the ceiling. Oh, the ceiling. We feel for like a wall first. You wave your hands around wildly, trying to feel for something to grab onto. After a few seconds of grasping onto air, your hands finally meet the rocky surface of a nearby wall. Although you have no idea how far you've traveled from your original destination, in order to reach this point, you are completely disoriented. Follow the wall. Run your hands along the wall as you walk with its guidance. Maybe if you follow it long enough, it'll lead to a way out. There's still not even a hint of light showing. You are engulfed in darn kiss. As you run your hand along the wall, you notice the textures of the surface slowly beginning to change. You've been crouch walking for a few minutes now. 10 maybe? The texture of the wall has completely changed. It's now soaking wet with droplets of what appear... Only one. You need 2 pieces. Be water running down its side. You have no idea where this moisture came from. There's still no sign of light. Continue following the wall. Do not walk in a random direction that will get you nowhere. Seeing no other options, you choose to continue following the now slimy wall. You march forward step after step until you plummet down an unseen pit. Well, I feel like I could have felt for the pit. To an unknown depth, although your fall is going long, you are slightly injured, but like you reuse, something soft breaks your fall. You don't have the strength to stand. Feel your surroundings. You pat around the surface you fell upon. You seem to be sat on top of a pile of clothing. You can feel the distinct fold of a polo shirt's collar. Apparently, I just know what that is. Oh, hi. You hear what sounds like chewing. Do I not see this? Do I not look ahead and see this? How would I know where to hide? Still need 2 pieces. Your skin begins to crawl. You decide to turn around and hide in the mass that originally broke your fall. A figure approaches. Hold your breath. Passes right by you. The stench is horrific. Try not to vomit the smell alone. In a few moments, it seems like whatever it has left. You have almost no strength left. How would I dig within the pile? You drag yourself once more further into the pit, but you fell. Although this time you're barely able to make it half the distance you did the last time. Your body is incredibly feeble. You try to drag yourself along the stony hook holds of the cave floor, but when you try to hoist yourself forward, your fingers are torn off from your hand rather easily. How did they tear off from my hand rather easily? Body is at its limit, seemingly already weakened to begin with. What is it? What is this? You close your eyes, except that you will never again see the shining sun over the family farm. Heading 2 of question mark. Rigged from the start. Give it direction. You go to sleep. Okay, that sucked. Just go forward, I guess. So other option, you decide to proceed forward at a crawling pace. Given how low the ceilings are inside the cave, You notice the walls around you begin to get narrower and narrower as you progress forward. Just keep going. The heck is this? You trudge forward, the walls suddenly get less narrow. You're now actually able to stand completely straight up. You walk until you're met with a silhouette-shaped hole in the cave wall. It looks to fit your body exactly. You proceed. It was made for me, I guess. Yes. You enter the conveniently sized hole in the wall. Since the hole is almost an exact perfect fit, the only way of progressing forward is to inch your arms and legs inward a tiny bit at a time. Continue inching. Cave walls are now starting to contort your body as you continue moving forward. Your lungs are begging to be suffocated. Your lungs are begging to be suffocated? Why would they want to be suffocated? As your bones break to fit the unmovable cave mold. I guess I can't turn back now. Keep going. There's nothing more for you here. You'll never again see the light of day. You were trapped, unable to go back from whence you came. You have lost all physical definition of humanity. What? Also, I can't... Oh, there's the back button. I guess I have to go all the way back? You didn't give me a restart. Grave. Begin crawling forward. Turn around. Go for a wall. Begin crawling forward. Keep going. No. That sucked. Ending one of Behold. I don't want to behold. That sucked. So I'm guessing one of the endings was the getting trapped in the hole, but that one didn't work. Scream, go for a wall, follow the wall, you move forward. Walk in a random direction? Follow that noise. Believe the best decision is follow the oh, I guess I could have read the other stuff. I got new content. Hold on. Completely change, walk in a random direction. Against your better judgment, you decide that you no longer wish to follow the wall, and instead to choose to venture off randomly into the darkness. You hear a noise. Follow the noise. You believe the best decision is to follow the sound of the noise. You hurry off in its direction. After crouch walking around for a little bit, you believe you've arrived at the source of where the sound originated. Although the sound only occurred once, it's hard to tell. You spot a figure in the darkness. Call up to it. Hello, you say it loud. You can't quite make out who or what it is you're looking at. Upon hearing your call, it runs away. Chase after it. You run after the mysterious figure. You can tell it really doesn't want you following it. It's quite fast. After giving chase for a while, it stops and you can hear what sounds like something scurrying up a ladder. Suddenly, you're blinded by light as a hatch from above is thrown open. The figure you were chasing reaches out into the light of the real world. Follow up the ladder. Quickly take your opportunity to escape from this nightmare. Fly up the ladder as quick as you can. Right before you can reach the opening of the hatch, you can see clear as day Clark staring at you from the opening. I'm sorry, once you begin the process, there's no going back. We don't want to come back up here anyway. He slams the hatch shut and locks it from the outside. The hatch appears to be unmovable and incredibly heavy. You defeatedly climb down the ladder. But you suck. Begin crawling forward. Error, keep going. No. We're not doing that again. Turn around, feel for a wall. Follow the wall. Wait, what are my options? Begin crawling forward, follow the wall. Begin crawling forward. Turn around. Go for a wall. Yeah, I think I got to follow the wall a little bit. Walk in a random direction, follow the noise. Why can't I see you again? Follow up the ladder, what? And then, yeah, it's just that. Go for a wall, follow the wall, continue forward. We're gonna keep following the wall. Ow. We're just gonna crawl forward. You know what? We're gonna approach you. You slug your injured body in the direction of the chilling sound. Maybe it's someone who can help. However, just as it seems you're getting close to the origin of the sound, it disappears. Look at you. I hate you. Oh, if I go back, we'll do it again. And we're gonna restart. There's a few other things we can do. Skip introduction. We're gonna scream immediately. Feel for a wall, follow the wall, continue forward. Continue following. Like, feel your surroundings, crawl forward. We're gonna hide because then it comes after us. Dig within the pile. With the little strength you have, you dig yourself deeper into the fold of what is now obviously close. However, mixed in with it is a soft abundance of just wear. Your hand grasps at something solid. A hand mirror. You grab it. Your strength is completely exhausted. Look into the mirror. You try to look in the mirror, but it's so dark that you cannot even see yourself. Pray. Never considered yourself to be religious, but there's no better time to turn to a god than right at the end, right? You pray. Why is there a common thing? A blood-curling shriek is hurled out from the distance. You have no idea what it was. Suddenly, through a crack in the pile of clothes, you can see the flickering of a distant light. The sight of the light source rejuvenates your determination to survive, and your strength is slightly restored, albeit only temporarily. You ignore the shriek for now. Follow the light. What? You muster your last bit of strength and crawl towards the distant light. Even though the source itself is incredibly dim, light is blinding to your unadjusted eyes. After you give your eyes time to adjust, you find yourself staring at a single candle placed on a shrine. I see 3. You lied to me. Someone is watching you. Look yourself in the mirror. You hold the hand mirror out for your face. Reflection is now visible amidst the present candlelight. Behold, isn't behold the thing that screams at me? Oh. I don't look so great. Proceed. Hear a voice from behind you. Sorry about the way you look. It's part of the preparation process. We need to keep it satisfied. There's no other way. It's Clark. I'm surprised you even made it this far with how fragile your bones should be right now. The preparations are officially complete. There's nothing you can do. You collapse to the floor. Embrace it. You can't even process what's happening to your body. It's over in an instant. Ascend. Unspeakable. I'm gonna restart because all the last content is like here. Break the mirror. You smash the mirror against the cave wall before taking a glimpse into it under the candlelight. You pick up one of the broken glass shards it's produced. Suddenly you hear a voice coming from behind you. That's not how you're supposed to do it. It's Clark. Step it. Without hesitation, you run the glass shard from the broken mirror straight into the throat of Clark. He drops to the ground, writhing in pain. The ritual begins. Clark's body begins to morph and collapse into itself, over and over again. Beams of light shoot from his eyes. You have no idea what is happening. It's all a blur to you. You see something drag Clark's corpse away. Victory? Clark has been defeated, but there is still no escape for you. What's done is done. Nothing changes. You patiently await your fate. All for nothing. True ending. It's a true ending. Sucks for me. Blow out the candle. Just as quickly as you run to the light, you reject it. You blow out the candle. You hear the walls around you begin to shift. Your sanity is slipping away from you. Although you cannot see it, you know that the path from which you entered the shrine is no longer there. You hear chewing. I hate you! I'll just do it. Oh. Ah! I was about to say whelp, but then something just caught my throat. I believe that is every ending that I can possibly get. That was a pretty interesting one, I have to say. It was a fully text-based. There were a few choices. I feel like a lot of scenarios were also kind of forced. Like the stab him, there was no other option. I couldn't have been like, turn around, say hi to Clark. Nah, just stab. I guess, but I don't know. I guess finding him by the ladder only like told us that he had something to do with it, but you still find the ending with him in it, so I don't know what the significance of the ladder is. But I did like that anyway. I hated the first encounter with the screaming thing, and technically every encounter after that, even though I knew when it was gonna happen. I still hated that thing. I like these kind of games too, they're a lot of fun. I want to see more of the... I forgot what they were called. What were they? I want to say liminal, but it's incorrect. I know it's incorrect. Mandela Catalog, I believe it was called. Games like that. I haven't seen much of any, but I found them really good games. I really like those concept of games. I tuned my audio a little bit. I don't know if things are better. Supposedly, I shouldn't cut out, but I've said that sentence before. Who knows? They added new things and updates, and I'm using them, so. If you like this video, many more on my YouTube. Stream 3 times a week. Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. 10:30 Pacific Daylight Time. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.